What's good, y'all? You Dub back here again in 2022. Let's get it. Still getting used to saying that on cam. Y'all know I usually have a good little introductionary period. I'm not gonna really do that today. All right. Y'all already know by now. By the time this video goes up, the whole Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Chris Rock situation at the Oscars that no one gives a damn about. The Oscars, my dad. Used to be prestigious, but that's long gone out the window. All right, they get their nice little awards. Thank God somebody got an Oscar. Cool. Because there's some people that should have got Oscars that didn't get them. But anyways, I digress. Listen, man. I said all that to get the PC folk, to appease them. Because we about to get this completely unvarnished. All right? Y'all about to hear a take. Y'all ain't probably going to hear anybody else say. On these YouTube airways, because everybody want to be PC, they want to be politically correct, they want to be all nice, all, can't do this, you can't do this, and fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to be talking y'all, like I said, unvarnished, like y'all know how I do by now. If you know my channel, you've been in my channel for years, you already know how it gets down. And the older I've gotten, the more just unbridled with the honesty, the passion, the reality. That's why y'all come to this channel. Y'all know what it is and what it ain't. We're going to address manhood in this one. I had about 3 different versions of how I was going to start this video. We'll go with this one. All right? We're going to talk about manhood and the impossibility of manhood in this society. Will Smith edition, of course. Now, you're going to hear, oh, it was an assault. Yeah, sure. You can't unprovoked slap a man. You can't unprovoked hit anybody. Yeah, right. Unprovoked. Let's keep that in mind. Will's a simp. Okay, if he is or if he's not, I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck at this point, right? I'm gonna talk to y'all how I would more or less to my family, my homies, strangers. I'll tell them what it is and what it ain't on this. What if he is a simp? What if he is? Or it make him look worse? Really? First of all, he'll survive. He's Will Smith, all right? If y'all were gonna, he's threatening his career. He could have his Will Smith can have his career. Will Smith don't have to work a day in his life anymore. This is gonna threaten Will Smith's career. Jada should have been kept her mouth shut. We know this. Y'all be the first to say it. Don't put your business all out in the street like that. Right? But we ain't addressing that. Women, don't send your men out to be watchdogs and go sick 'em boy. No, stop that foolishness. That gets many men in dead or in prison. I can address that at another point. And I'll go in layers on that one. Right? Men, how self-control have discipline? Absolutely. I'll be the first one to say how self-control and discipline. We ain't doing that in this one. Because there is a layer that very few want to talk about. The real layer. The layer of manhood and man code. There's a G code. There's a gangster code. There's supposed to be a girl code. I don't see that anymore. There's also a man code. Okay? Unprovoked. That's the key point. Was this unprovoked? Absolutely not. Absolutely. It was a joke, bro. That takes me back to when I was in elementary and middle school and in high school. I could tell a story about a teacher and she had to get the JK thing when I was coming up. This was not unprovoked. Also, Chris Rock. See, I've seen Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and many other comedians, including Will. They spit jokes for a living. This was not a joke. For those of you who are clueless about what humor and jokes look like, humor, comedy is an art form. Art meaning skill at what you do. Chris Rock should know better than this. But see, Chris Rock has gotten too comfortable. Chris Rock lives that Hollywood lifestyle where he's insulated from the real. Okay? Here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. A joke. Mark Sanchez was made the butt of many jokes because of the butt fumble years ago. I didn't think it was that funny, but still, it was a joke. A situation where you make a mishap. That is a joke. Okay? The Michael Jordan memes, and I took that personally, which I have participated in. And I took that personally. MJ said a legendary line. Y'all see me smiling like I'm son got me good. Shout out to Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy. If you're a One Piece fan, you already know. And I took that personally, became meme heaven. All right, that is a legendary meme. Oh shit, nigga, that's a legendary meme. All right. I took that personally. It was something he said in the vernacular, especially the point he hammered it home, and it became joke worthy. You can apply that to plenty of things. Satire, which is my favorite form of comedy by far. Okay, it is critiquing the follies of man, or in as a society as a whole. Okay, and we can go into thousands of examples. But that's not what this video is about. This was not that. This was ad hominem. And for those who don't know the logical fallacy of ad hominem, it means attacking the man. Okay? This was such low hanging, it was an insult. It was such low hanging fruit. This was like the bad yo mama jokes. Yo mama so fat, blah, blah, blah. That could get, why? Because it was disrespectful. Am I, will you? Apparently she's got a medical condition. Why? See, I didn't understand that until people told me the backstory behind it. Jada has a medical condition? Bruh. We know, people saying it's beyond that. We can get it. Apparently, he has a history of taking shots at Jada. I'll get into the whole context because I don't think people will really understand how disrespectful this whole situation was, right? And before I go into further, because people are like, are you saying that Will was right? No. Well, then are you saying, he was wrong? No. It was one of those situations? No, I'm neutral. No. He was neither right nor wrong. There are situations where you are neither right nor wrong. You just do. You just do. And I'll get into Chris Rock. He should have known better. I'll get into that in a little bit later, given his history and more. But anyways, so it comes out. First of all, everybody, since people kind of ha, but it was one of them ha you heard that people like, you ever been to a comedy club or you ever hear a friend tell a joke where you like, Now me, I'll just tell somebody that shit wasn't funny. That was terrible. Okay, but a lot of people are gonna, and we'll even go, we'll say, yeah, I got something for your ass. That's I got something for your ass, nigga. That was the moment. I got something for that. He came up in the post, and Chris should have already knew. Chris should have already knew he fucked up. It was that in that moment he fucked up situation. Because the way that we don't even walk like that. We'll walk smooth, all right? Will is a smooth brother. He walk up. The man came like King Kong on his ass. Clock that shit with the quickness and game name. People like he didn't want to knock him the fuck out, but he wanted to give him that high. Because if he would have punched him out, we would have had problems. We'd have fucking problems. But he wanted to get out. And we know that this was pure raw emotion, and Jay was not having it. We know this was pure raw emotion because we saw his response. Also, here's how bad it was. The man was about to accept an Oscar nominee win. Brother, black man about to accept an Oscar nominee win. And here go some cooning, selling out bullshit. Ain't nobody want to talk about it. That's some old cooning shit I've seen. Chris, he do this shit from time to time. Like, bruh, was it really necessary? First of all, Jay didn't have anything to do with this award. Nothing. I'm pretty sure if Will, you would have just kept it to Will, he'd have been A-okay, hey, bro, roll off his shoulder. You talked about the man's wife. There are certain things in manhood that you don't do. You don't bring up about the wife, sister, mom, dad, brother, cousin, best friend, it doesn't fucking matter. Children especially not. You don't bring in a man's circle. Unless he opens the door and is like, someone's ex, yeah, she wanted shit, blah, 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 everything's cool, it's no, we can crack it. I intentionally am even if I got beef with, let's say, a dude's mom, I'm very careful until he's like, yo, bro, I got beef, blah, 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 boom, boom. And guys, this is also a point to know about a woman. A woman, whether it be your female friend, your co-worker, your girlfriend, wife, right? Or his girlfriend, his wife, be very careful about the jokes, about the whatever. Because you never know how somebody's going to react. Now, I'm not the one that be the most sensitive person, but here's the biggest point about all of this that I'm saying. Respect. It was disrespectful. It was distasteful, and it was live TV. Be like, oh, but what about at a comedy club? You know what you're getting when you step into it. There's also a professional format. I've been seeing these from clips and snippets. The amount of just nobody wants to watch the Oscars because of shit like this. It's because of stuff like this. It's classless, bro. What happened to any form of class in society? Why? First of all, why can't we just have award presentations? Why does it have to be this grand show? Why it gotta be like this 2-3 hour long show? Just give, introduce, does say a few nice things and boom, boom, keep it moving. What happened to celebrating a person instead of tearing them down? What happened to that? How is this before a man gets a monumental award, we're gonna go after his man's wife? What is this? And it's not just Will, because there was the dude right before that with his wife. Well, I hope, his wife better win and not him. Because, oh man, why? That's unnecessary. Yeah, sure, they laughed it off. But did that make it funny? No. I didn't find any humor in it. Some can say, oh man, you have no, I have a great sense of humor. If you actually know me and you get into it with I'll go in deep. We can go on all forms of comedy. I love comedy in all forms. Doesn't matter if it's morbid, dark, black humor, doesn't matter, we can even start getting into sexual and whatever. Comedy. Really? What happened to the decorum? What did Will say? Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And Chris tried to, and he said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's how you know it's real. Now, people gonna bring up, well, they shouldn't have opened up about their open marriage. All right, a lot of people have open marriages. Don't care. At the end of the day, do not care. That's that couple's business. They open the door. Fine. That's that. And y'all have never heard me talk about Will Smith's relationship issues. Plenty of people have dragged him through the mud. Every man has a breaking point. Every man has a breaking point. And at what point do we want men? Because if a man doesn't defend, then he's weak. Oh, he can't defend it. But if a man acts, then he's weak. So we just want to view men as weak. Men are just these automatons. Men are never supposed to have any emotion, never supposed to have any feeling. And he fucked up. He know he was wrong. The man was breaking down. Like, you put this man in a vulnerable position. This society hates male vulnerability. And people try to laugh, but you gotta get it. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. It takes me back in a side note to Chris Webber and the Fab Five forever live in infamy because he made a mistake. And for those who don't know or are too young and haven't seen a documentary of the Fab Five, it was at Michigan, University of Michigan. It was in the Final Four. I forget. I think they were playing Duke in the national championship game. And Chris Webber, and this is the coach's fault because you're supposed to tell your players this, he calls a timeout. There were none. Technical free throw, lost the game. They, almost immediately after the game, interviewed the young man. And give the man time. Give the young man time. We want to see emotions. We want to see them. We want to have men, be real. But then when men get real, then, shit now. Oh, shit now. Oh, my God. A man actually reacted. Y'all better be glad. Dudes get murked for this in the past. Bodies get dropped for shit like this. Hell, we could even go on the whole cheating thing, But if Will would have done something to the young man that his wife would, and we don't even know if it's cheating because they apparently may have had an open. Listen, I ain't getting to it. That's messy business. That ain't none of my place. They remain married. Whether I agree or disagree is irrelevant. Because I don't know the relationship. I don't know their scenario. I don't know their situation. I don't know what it will. Maybe Will, because I be hearing Will be doing stuff on the low, whether he buy or whatever. I don't know. I still say keep it in-house, but they open up to have a dialogue. But a man is never supposed to react. That's what this society tells you. And then when a man finally snaps, because he has nowhere to go. Now when a man snaps, all of a sudden people, they want to either pile it on. They're like, oh, Will, where was the help? Why ain't nobody saying nothing to Will? Where was the help all this time? Ain't nobody wants to talk about Will Will, how are things going on in your life? What about Will's mental health? Y'all know his wife wilding out over here. Ain't nobody grab brother aside and go, hey, Will, come talk, bro. Let's have a drink. Let's talk on the phone. Yo, hit me up anytime you need to express blah, blah, blah. Where's the brotherhood? Female friend. I don't give a damn who it is. Somebody should have been talking with the man. You knew this was coming eventually. To me, this was inevitable. I look at, I'm like, I be looking at points like this. I be looking at technique, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be looking at technique. It was decent technique on the slap, an impromptu slap. He got in that. Chris got that. Oh shit. Chris was stumbling over where he like, oh shit, nigga. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Now the Chris Rock should have known better. Should have known better, bro. You see, this is the problem when people think shit sweet over here. People been thinking shit sweet out here in these streets. You know, you get to a certain level, you know, get to a certain age, everything. Man, listen, I done seen old men square up. I done seen old men square up. Two grandpas who should know better. But at a certain point, lines get crossed, lines get blurred, emotions step in, bada bing, bada boom. What I often be telling folks these days over the last couple years is, last 2 years or so, especially the last year, is that for men, it's like this, right? For men, if it doesn't come to physical assault, okay, it's a win. If it doesn't become the violence, it's a win for us. That's why you see guys posturing, almost like two gorillas. Two silverbacks about to go in, two rams about to go in, two lions about to go in, two gorillas. A lot of guys, bro, where you want to go? You want to do something? Dudes do what all day, all night. It's like T.I. said, was it Dan? I believe it was in Danny Gone. You know, he talks shit all night, pretty much. As long as you don't, pretty much as long as you don't put your hands on me, we can just talk. You know, dudes can be doing that. But here's the thing: what happens when a man gets provoked? Anybody see insecurity? Everybody's like, and then you saw the whole demeanor because a man. You could say, well, he wasn't masculine, he wasn't manly. But all I know is one lion got up, and one's like, oh shit, now. The whole crowd was like, oh shit. Now, we'll even try to play it off. You know, he apologized, he even tried to play it off, you know, with the joke about, you know, the crazy whatever. You know, hopefully they don't get me out of here, bro. Because I'm trying to do this thing again. But what he just showed everybody, again, y'all can view him as weak, but this is going to be a memorable moment. And it's going to be a memorable moment. Why? Because a man stood up and he said, Popeye, that's all I can stand and I can't stand no more. That's the slap heard across the world. That's what people saying, bro. And for those of you that say it sounds like you, no, I'm neutral. Because listen, this society, when will it learn? Stop putting men in impossible situations. This is a microcosm of what men have to go through every fucking day of their lives, damn near. Every day of their lives, a man has to choose between, I wish a nigga would. Ooh, I wish a nigga would. There's a reason that phrase is thing. Ooh, I wish a dude would. Ooh. Now, people were like, oh, if it was a woman. Yeah, but it was two men. It was two men. Live on TV. See, that's what happens when you do live. Anything happening. Anything is possible. Which is also why they didn't do live back in the day. Because when you do live, you get live results. And you know what's unlike, because Will took it back. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And then he said it loud for the whole crowd to be able to hear. And everybody was silent. Everybody knew. I love, first of all, when Will had the acceptance speech, I love Venus and Serena's reaction. Especially Venus. Venus was like, yeah, it don't got real. Serena like, yeah, I mean. And Venus like, can't say nothing. Because a man showed up and said, listen, we not doing this. Listen, y'all all out in the ether. People are saying shit. The public's saying shit. We're the laughing stock of the hey, kiki, and as people say, we're the laughing stock in the public. But on my day, you really gonna do this on my day? Where it's supposed to be celebratory? You don't brought all that into here? Breaking of the brotherhood, bro. Disrespect. Like I said, probably wouldn't have said nothing if it was about Will. It's about his wife. And this man wasn't just doing this about Jada. He was doing this about the other man's wives as well. Bruh. Chris Rock, that's foul. That is utterly foul. It's disgusting. Why? What does it do, bro? What does it do? But get you, see, people want to have freedom of speech. Oh, comedians should be. This was not a comedy routine. This was not a comedy show that people pay in to see. No. No, it wasn't. It is also an honor and privilege to be up there to MC and then give award. I've been a host of things. Very careful on what I say. Whenever I'm involved in front of the public, I'm very careful what I want to say. I'm still me, but I'm very careful and mindful of how I say what I say, especially as a black man. But that goes into deeper things. Chris, is Chris going to get invited back? People worry about Will. I'm concerned, Chris, you could have just screwed up your whole career. That's not about Will. Will be fine, bro. Will be fine and Gucci. Is Chris Rock gonna be fine? Because people are looking at this from one side of it, the Will. Oh, he is so. I'm looking at it the other. First of all, who got the more social capital? Will Smith, huge actor. Want to talk about Untouchable? Y'all say, well, if this was a regular guy, it's not. It's Will Smith. Forget about it. You don't fuck with the king. It's like trying to go after Donald Trump. Good luck with that. Some men are Teflon. But Chris Rock? Who's going to want to touch Chris Rock now? Maybe they take an opportunity. But now, with Will Smith, Mr. Comedian himself, haha, Fresh Prince, Independence Day, Men in Black, made all the Will Smith snap. You trying to, okay, you think Will is the first person that wanted to come at Chris Rock's head? Come on now. For security reasons, how do you allow Chris Rock to do this anymore? And the fact that listen, I don't what, did anybody try to go check? Nobody. His social capital is burned, fam. His social capital burned. Chris Rock, listen, you do not, y'all know I'm huge about personal responsibility, personal accountability, and consequences. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom of repercussions and ramifications. Chris Rock, you got what you got. And you better be glad it was just a slap. And he got knocked back to when he got knocked back to when he was a young man. On the come up. See, Chris Rock he got the fat cat syndrome. He got too comfortable. He got involved in Hollywood. He must have forgot. He must have forgot he's a man. He must have forgot. Oh, I think I can get away with anything. Will slap them back to reality. Because that's what happened. Because the man stumbled on. Okay. Let's go to the top. Yeah, let's do what we were supposed to do anyway. Yeah. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Don't start no shit that won't be no shit. See, I can say all this because I don't make money off here. Let's just keep it all the way 1,000. Y'all know I don't got any sponsors that I gotta be beholden to. I'm just gonna say what needs to be said. What a lot of y'all been thinking. I guarantee a lot of y'all thought it. Yeah. Okay, Chris Rock got slapped. The whole internet blow up because it was Will Smith. Dog, if this was some C-list, B-list actor, we would have been talking about this for a day more and then move over. But because it's Will Smith, and because we know the whole Jada situation, man, listen, I don't give a damn. Bruh, like Will Smith said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. We're gonna crop it up. Forget it just has nothing to do with Jada. It's a symbol, man. Will, again, people don't have to like him, but all that's a fugazi, bro. Will kept it real. This is the first time in a long time I have seen some realness. There has been realness been creeping, but something like this, fake as the Oscars. That's the first time in a long time that something as fake as the Oscars got injected with a dose of realness. Because I wouldn't need it. That's what the fuck I needed. Like, bro, you cannot be doing this. We cannot keep putting men into these impossible situations. Stop it. Stop it, man. Dude's not supposed to react. Dude's not supposed to do anything. Oh, just take it out. Just no, fuck that. No. Like I said, I don't see no gunfight. It's more and in his apology. What? Oh, it's assault. And we had assault. It was an assault. Oh my gosh, it was an assault. Really? Really? What is he gonna get? Misdemeanor, house arrest? What? Seriously, y'all? Really? Kids slap harder than that. What he got? It was nice, but come on, like again. I don't want people just to be hitting, but people like then that one when oh my gosh, I'm concerned that a comedy could somebody come. Man, ain't nobody coming up and slapping your bitch ass. Just stop it. Ain't nobody doing that. And if you that concerned, there are things like having security. Right? People bring that up. You can have security. Also, don't say some dumb shit that's going to insult a whole bunch of people. Or more specifically, don't target somebody, especially a man. Because if this was on the streets, this is what happens. Sorry. Y'all want to hear Will should just control himself. Oh, we ain't doing that around here on my channel. We're going to keep it all the way 1,000. Brothers get locked up for this kind of shit. Why? Because someone was disrespectful. Again, this would have been a non-affair if Chris Rock would have just did his damn job, kept it moving, settled in, and then presented the damn award. No, we had to do we ain't do that. We're gonna give it a stinger. First of all, I didn't know what the hell he was talking about with the whole G.I. Jane situation. Shit didn't make no damn sense to me. And then when I found the backstory, I'm like, oh, that was foul. Yeah, you crossed all kind of lines. Yeah, well, in fact, like some people say, Will could have gave him that nice little one. Like I said, we weren't out here trying to take a man wig off. It's glad he did a slap, because Will could have knocked him, he could have slapped him, bro. The way he caught him all the ways, oh, he could have slapped him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Will could have slapped that ass. But anyways, unexpected warning, like, comment, subscribe. I just had to say, everything that I know some of y'all out here gotta be thinking, bro. Bro, we cannot be just disrespected, man. The society, stop doing this. And stop putting men in these impossible situations that there is no right answer to. We don't ask women to do this shit. Why are we asking men to be beyond Superman? But one last key thing. I find it funny how folks say, oh, this is just so wrong. But yet, what are some of the highest grossing movies? Very violent affairs, mostly men, which I don't mind personally. Like the Punisher, Frank Castle, absolutely love him. Okay, mind you that. Sons of Anarchy, one of the best rated stories. Game of Thrones, anybody? I want to talk about that, right? One of the highest acclaimed series. Very violent, was it not? People bring up things like Breaking Bad, playing a game. I mean, The Sopranos, right? MCU. Could have sworn the MCU is doing pretty well. And what is MCU? Marvel Netflix series, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Defenders, mention the Punisher. MCU. What do a lot of those characters do? A lot of those men do a lot of punching, right? It's okay then, right? We love war movies, right? We love boxing, MMA. That's why. I love all of it. Don't go to this, right? Celebrate the Coliseum, right? What do all of those things have in common? They're violent, right? But it's okay when we deem it socially acceptable, right? It's okay. State sanctioned violence? Fine, yeah. Patriotism. Yeah, America. Yeah. Police here had to put a cap on somebody. Yeah. What did the dude do, right? Comic book superheroes. Yeah, they were fighting for liberty. Yeah. In between two guys. Oh, it's a ball. It's abysmal. It's abominable. A man should never. So as long as others dictate that it's socially acceptable for a man to commit even worse acts of violence, that's fine. But because it goes against the social norms, oh my God, no. I just watched once again the Dark Knight recently, and what the Joker said is true. Heath Ledger as the Joker, again, perfect Joker. There'll never be a better one. If a few gangbangers get killed, it's just another day, more or less, right? If a few soldiers get killed, they get bombed, ooh. But if one little mayor gets threatened to get killed, then everybody loses their head, lose their shit, right? If a few soldiers get killed in Iraq, Afghanistan, oh my gosh, they were heroes. One little slap to a celebrity, everybody loses their shit. Do people understand how stuck in the matrix they really are? Do people understand how far away we are from natural between men and women? Really think about it. How the brainwashing, the indoctrination, and the programming. If you're this far into this video, y'all know we about here for the real. I'm going to keep calling this shit for what it really is. This fake, fraudulent facade of a society. Babylon needs to fall. It does. I don't want a complete collapse because of what it would do to the disenfranchised people. But this is what y'all are talking about. And then people want to bring up about Ukraine and say, God bless them folk going through it. But this kind of shit happens all the time. This kind of stuff, what happened between Will and Chris, again, it was on national TV. But as I often say, folks better be glad this shit doesn't happen every day. Because some of the disrespectful stuff folks be saying out here, and folks better be glad that it was just a slap and not worse. No, I'm not okaying just wanton violence. But at the same time, I'm not okaying disrespect and insult. And we're going to leave it here for now. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on the matter. Tell me if y'all think I'm way the fuck off. Tell me if y'all think I'm right on the money or somewhere in between. Let's have this dialogue. Let's have the discussion. And any other kind of things and news stories or things y'all want to hear my take, y'all want to deep dive into this whole thing, into societal matters like I do, just let me know. Till next time, y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.